Hello there, my cosmic kittens and planetary puppies, and welcome to your forecast for the week ahead. Though this is timeless, so when you find this, it's the right time for you. So again, we're going to do it a little differently. I want you to take a couple deep breaths in. Connect with your spirit guides, guardian angels, whoever you work with. Breathe out, just let it all out, relax. You're in a safe space. One more breath. Relax. And you're going to ask your guides to pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. Just keep breathing. Sometimes we are drawn to two numbers. The one that's the strongest you want to listen to first. And the second one may only have one message in it, but it's definitely for you. All right, number 1. Those who pick 1, Spirit. Those who pick number 2. And those who pick number 3. Buried. 3. There it is. Okay. Alrighty. 1, 2, or 3. And thank you guys so much for your support and your patience. I appreciate that to the moon and back. So, on that note, let's get over to number 1. Hello there, Team 1. Make sure that's... Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see what your energy influence is going to be for this week. Devotion. Devotion. This is going to be the week where I haven't even looked at your LENORMAND yet, obviously. How devoted are you to your happiness? How devoted are you to reach the top that you've been dreaming of? To achieve a certain goal? How many times have you put it aside out of fear or for others? Spirit, I feel like those who pick number 1, Spirit has been pointing out these signs that the stuff you want that makes you really truly happy are pushing in, not coming in, they're pushing in, because everybody's getting hit with this. Sometimes we don't see it right away, but sometimes when there's a loss of any kind, just like yin and yang, just like up and down, just like the Wheel of Fortune upright and the Wheel of Fortune reverse, there is always a blessing that comes in after that, in that empty space. But sometimes we can't see that until we're down the road from it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Whoo, Spirit. All right, let's see. Okay. Now, for some of you, this could be career, doing what you love, doing passion. We do have confusion here, okay? Or depression, if you will. I'm feeling this energy of the clouds, okay? Confusion, heaviness, depression, about moving up, okay? Rising up. But this also, that combination also indicates about rising above the clouds and seeing everything from a higher perspective for you too. For those of you who may have been spinning, now remember, spinning is kind of a trauma response. It's kind of a, it thinks it's protecting us if we overthink things and we end up procrastinating or making excuses not to do it. It sounds logical, but it's like the spinning stops here. And taking one step You'll see very clearly the one step you need to take towards your happiness, especially if it has to do with moving or career. Maybe you've been in a job for years, but there's something else you really want to do. Or maybe you're not sure, but you know where you're at just isn't fitting anymore. There's a blessing coming in big time with the clover this week in the physical plane, okay? Unexpected, almost against all odds. Energy, blessings. Oh, sometimes for some of you, it takes a step. Like, if you did want to look for it, have you actually looked and maybe explored? Maybe there's some classes in your town or city, you know, to check out things, see how you feel about it. But you just, oh yeah, I could, but you just don't. What goal is it? Some of you, it could be physical fitness, you know? But there's a blessing that comes in as soon as you take that step. A real step. It's almost like busting through the confusion and spinning and the fear-based. Like, oh, you know, but I don't know. But how does it feel? I know it sucks. It does suck when you don't know. Trust me. Yeah, psychics, I mean, we get a knowing, but sometimes we don't get confirmation. You just go, yeah, if you go there. But it's like you're looking over there going, I don't know. And we're not going to see it until we take that step. And then we're going to be like, why did I wait so long, you know? Okay. This is about your commitment. There's confusion around commitment. It has to do with security. It also has to do with staying tucked in your bubble. A lot of us are starting to really see that we have created the bubble. This is why this doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Why this? Why that? The clouds are clearing. Spirit's busting through this like, cringing. It's cringing level, people. But it's okay. It's okay. We want to get our... But sometimes you need that kick in the ass to get moving on where we're supposed to be. Everything's lined up. Now we're just sitting there, and now that we know this, like there's this inner knowing, right? We just sphincter clench, you know. No excuse in the world is going to will spirit out of here, okay? If it's ours, it's being given, and we got to be there for it. It's all good. Sorry, I didn't show you. That was the ring and the anchor. Long-term commitment. And the anchor represents two things. It's like raising the anchor and checking out something new after being in port for decades. You know what I mean? Committing, because that would make you happy. Committing to fulfilling something for yourself that's going to last long term. And for others, it's about committing to security. I keep hearing secure, safe. But what is that really? Is it finances? Is it home? I mean, relationships? Marriage? Is it you? That's going to be stuff that Spirit's going to be bringing out. We will be clarifying. I got the Spirit Tarot dice out. Now... that energy is something else. That full moon is going to resonate with us through this week, this coming week. Really empowering us in a good way. I was really seeing things very clearly. All right, so we have something that's going to come up. It's not easy for anybody to admit that we have jealousy. Okay. Sorry about the noise in the background. But it's there. We're humans. Maybe you're seeing others. Or it appears. Remember, sometimes, 9 out of 10 times, that grass is not greener than what you are seeing or perceiving. Okay? With the tower here. And there's the snake. Maybe it looks like everybody's got it made. They've got partners, or they've got the money, the house, they could do this, they could do that, and there's jealousy there. And Spirit says that needs to be tended to, because it's almost like, it's not a negative look-see, like a shadow, really deep shadow work, but Spirit says to acknowledge where that comes from. Where's the start of it with the child there? Where did it start? Jealousy is learned from a very young age. So for some of you, I mean, we're always going to be working on ourselves, right? We've had way too much stuff revealed to us. I mean, destruction of belief systems we believed in to be ours and true, to be decimated as soon as we seen, like, I learned that from them. That wasn't mine. You know what I mean? This is just a little, I want to say a little tinkering there. To be aware of that. Your life is yours. And just like you, even if you want to nay me, nay. Beautiful. You have a beautiful life, even though it doesn't, maybe the way it looks right now, it doesn't feel that way, but there are Spirit showing me like little flowers poking up in corners. Blessings. I mean, you're here. And I'm glad you are. I'm glad you're here. I really am. And you shine bright. And we're going to have down days, and that's okay. But now's the time to get moving, and it could be scary. It's one of those things where we dream about things for so long, and there it is, right in front of us. And it could be overwhelming. It could also make us feel like not so much not worthy, but maybe we can't really follow through. But it's coming to your door for a reason, because it's time. It is time. And you are being heavily guided. Now, also, with the ring and the snake and the birds, with what I've just said, whatever you want, you are dreaming of, you are working for, your heart's desire, what makes you happy, okay? Your best bet is to work on it quietly. That's yours. We have the birds with the snake. Other people's opinions do not matter about what makes you happy. You're you. It's your happiness. It does not depend on other people's opinions. It's time to stand up for your happy. And now's the time, and Spirit's been pushing that. You deserve that. We putting shit aside because somebody puts it down or makes a comment. You do your research. You go check it out. That is your dream. That is your happiness. I'm backing you up. I got you. Okay? Now, support. Equal supporting each other when we're trying to step by step get, learn, see what really makes us happy and go for it bravely on our own. But the support, good support, positive support, with all the other bullshit that goes with it, that's the people you listen to, because they're just gonna support you. Yay, go, 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 They won't, slide in something that just makes you go, ugh, especially if they know what spins your mind. They know your buttons. Okay. Now, Spirit has got a strong hold on you guys this week like a boss, okay? All right. We have the clover and the birds, okay? Remember I was talking about support? The people who are supporting you too. Sorry, Spirit was saying. Okay. There's just unexpected blessings coming through with these people, okay? Spirit's not being very clear. We will try, if Metatron allows, we will try to open that up. But here's the thing, too. Blessings are coming in through people, okay? Unexpected people. With the bear there, okay? The bear serves too. We have another message from the bear here for you, but this is talking about, this is like archangel energy here with the bear, okay, in my decks. The bear is archangels. And the dog is the guardian angels, your closest spirit guides. But with the birds and the clover, it's like conversations with people, maybe going to social events, or it's going to be very unexpected, come out of nowhere, but it's going to be huge blessings for you guys. That's going to give you a very obvious sign in the physical plane. This is, yes, go this way. Do you see what I mean? Without question. Yes, go towards that. Yes, yes, we support you. That's spirit telling you, go, go, go. You should. You deserve to be happy. So no matter what happens, okay, we have a new beginning here with the anchor, a new beginning. It's like you taking hold of your ship wheel. Steering wheel, whatever it is. Okay, we have the anchor with the child. This is a small new beginning as you take command of your ship, your happiness, okay? And the thing is, this is where the bear comes in very handy for you. You don't have to be dicks, you know what I mean? But you don't have to tell everybody everything anyway, okay? You need to honor that, okay? You know who those people are that might naysay, or, you know, maybe they disappoint you because they're not really listening to you, okay? They're just talking about themselves and me, you know? So you save what you want to say for the people who support you, okay? Now, with the bear here, this is strength, okay? This is strength. This is feeling stronger physically and mentally and emotionally, okay? To stand your ground. And nothing will stop you from protecting. Bears are just, I mean, even elephants, I mean, mama animals are crazy if you mess with their babies, right? Your happiness is your baby. Okay? You need to nurture it. You need to take care of it. Protect it from others. It's yours. It's yours. You deserve it. Okay. What's really interesting too is we have the clouds, the snake, and the bear here in a diagonal. And it looks like the spirit's going to be handling that snake. Okay. They're about you guys know who, now I know there's a dual energy here. We're talking about the jealousy, okay? Though I feel that that's going to clear up, and once you see that and go, okay, I get it. You're right. You need to focus on you. Don't worry. You know what I mean? You need to be focusing on you and what you're doing and where you're going and what about your happiness, right? Nobody else is going to be able to do that for you. There's people who can guide you. There's people who support you. But only you're the one that's going to actually be doing, right? Doing that thing for your happiness. And don't worry, Spirit's got your back. Very strong protection here. So anything that's been holding you back that's toxic, like I said, jealousy, or even toxic people still around you, or you're still incommunicado with them, I feel like there's a huge shift, okay, that's going to kind of shift you away from them with the clover, okay, here. All right, let's get some tarot. Sorry, guys, I was banging on about that. I feel this beautiful, happy energy. It's not, how do I say this? It's like peaceful happy, not like all hyper happy. Oh, and you know why? Because the Empress energy is all over you, okay? And remember, these are never gendered, always energies. So the Empress, okay, this is about just being nurtured and feeling secure about yourself. You know, she's got to make sure that she is well. And she's got her crap together so she can help the people that she rules, okay, and the land she rules, right? She nurtures the land, you know, make sure everybody's fed, you know, but first and foremost, she does take care of herself first because she needs to show up when needed, right? We don't need to worry about people and this and that. We'll show up, we are ready when needed. We don't need to unnecessarily worry about it. She doesn't do that. When she starts to, she goes within. She focuses on herself. Not about like go within and do the shadow work. This is about do something for you. What do I need right now? Do I need to rest? Do I need to eat? Do I need to go for a walk? You know? The Empress is a very abundant, strong, but extremely compassionate, kind, wise, very caring person. And people come to her for guidance and advice. And she's also the Empress. The big message from her is, I am where my happy is. This is why I'm so abundant. This is why I feel good. This is why I'm good. Because I'm happy. Because I'm doing the things that make me happy. And I took the brave steps. I mean, it's not like she just went poof, she's an Empress, right? It takes time. Maybe you have to start at the bottom to rise up the tower. And she's went through hardships. Oh, yeah. She's went through all the suits. Cups, swords, pentacles, wands. And here she is, the Empress. She took all her knowledge from everything she went through. Every time she had a failure or a mishap or a missed opportunity, she did it again. Because she followed her heart. And now she's the Empress. And that's where you guys are going to be. Yes, you got this. Okay. We do have the Hermit in reverse. Time to get out of the cave. Time to get out of your head. I feel like this is a very strong energy for those of you who picked number 1. Okay? Whatever the spinning is, the heaviness is. I know the collective was just a mess and a nightmare for all of us. That's why I didn't do a forecast last week. It was... I couldn't. I couldn't. You know, I know some people can do these, like they slam out videos in a day. I have to do it when spirit and the energies are in alignment, so I can give you guys clear guidance from spirit. But now things are starting to settle down. We can come back out again. It's time to come out again. No more hiding. No more isolation, Spirit says. You've learned enough. It's time to get out of the cave. Remember I was talking about tucking in the bubble? Maybe you don't realize how long you've been in your bubble. Everything around you. Well, I don't have this. I don't have that. And I want to do that, blah, blah. But then look around and then you get this stark realization that I created this. Okay? Baby steps are most powerful. A lot of you have been taking them. And I know we all went down. It's okay. It's totally okay. The Spirit's saying, it's time for you to step out and get moving. You deserve it. Okay. 7 swords in reverse. Spirit is saying that the snake, there's a lot of stuff going on with other people. Okay. The toxicity might be raising up with people, you know. And what's really interesting about that is there's going to be a lot of shocking reveals that are going to work in your favor. Believe it or not. That sounds kind of, I'm like, Spirit. It kind of sounds like bad, you know what I mean? It's like, well, their downfall is going to be, you know, you're up, rising. But sometimes we think that people, even though our intuitive little voice tells us, something's not right there. I will tell you this, if it's work related, your suspicions about a person is correct and it's about to blow up this week. People are not able to hold in their especially if they have been very stubbornly ignoring everything from spirit and they have no filters anymore. So a lot of these people that have been doing things are sneaky or backstabbing or, you know, throwing people under the bus. That's all coming out by their own admissions. They're going to do things that catch them straight out. And they'll just stand there like, you know what I mean? They'll start stammering. I didn't. Yeah, whatever. We can see it, okay? So, now, for some of you, there's 2 messages here. And then we're going to go on to your oracle. And I also broke out my my cookie fortune cards, guys. For you guys. See what your fortune is for this week. For everybody, though, first. The Lovers. Choosing what you love is going to open so much more than just doors and opportunities, okay, and windfalls. It's here. Not only that, but the glow up is something else. You really will be attracting and like-minded, and you'll see this. Be open for that. Oh my gosh, and it's going to come in. It's going to happen pretty quickly. I feel like you guys are having a very fast-moving week, so just go with it. Just go with the flow. Don't be afraid. It's all spirit. You will have clear signs, trust me, especially with the birds, and I'm telling you, I'm just so excited for you guys. All right. The choices you make toward your happiness is going to feel like home. We do have the Six of Wands here. Homecoming. Home is where the heart is. That's exactly what this is. Home is where the heart is. Your security, this is something long-term for the rest of your life. Happy. Boom. Coming in. And for others, it's about meeting someone that makes you feel like home. It's the one where you could be your complete and utter self. It's like we meet people who are kind of like, we just met them. We don't want to just like, hey, here's, but you're very relaxed. They feel like home. That's all I can say. I want to cry because a lot of us have been waiting so long. And it could be a new friend that could open up to so much more. So be open. And be patient and take your time and enjoy every moment. Okay? And don't worry about shit. Don't add to your plate any more than focusing on doing what you need to do to achieve, to get your happiness. Do what makes you happy. Spirit's going to support you like no other. All right, let's get some oracle. If I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate you guys so much. You might want to start following me on Instagram. I am going to start a broadcast channel here pretty soon. It's going to be filled with a whole bunch of goodies just for you guys. I haven't got it up yet, but it will be. So all the information is down below in the description box. Observer. Seeing things, it's like those clouds go. The lightness, everything is so crystal clear for you guys. I'm telling you. It's from signs to opportunities to going, wait a minute, what? Why have I, you know what I mean? Making big changes that you wouldn't have done before. Because of the clouds, the heaviness, the, maybe fear-based confusion in the mind, but you are going to be seeing things extremely clear, and your dreams, okay? Please start doing a dream journal. Write down. I don't care if it's like just, there was a red ball bouncing around. Write it down, because it might not make sense when you wake up, but something may happen during the day with a red ball. And you go, and they'll help you start interpreting what your guides are trying to, because they do come to us in our dreams. They do. And they've been doing it for the past few months, but now they're ramping it up, okay? Be open for that. Okay. You are no longer between worlds. It's that kind of push-pull with the clouds. I'm okay this day, I'm not okay for 3 days, and then I'm okay, but that's over. Okay? Between worlds in reverse. This is exactly what Spirit's saying. You guys are now in go mode. There's no in between, no hesitating, no wait a minute. No, there is no wait a minute, because you got some milk and honey waiting for you. Milk and honey. Follow your happiness, and your table, your cuppeth, and your heart will overflow it. Okay, Spirit is very adamant about saying that. You will find your community. Okay. You will be drawn. If you follow your happy, you will find that good working environment. If you follow your happy, it could lead you to your partner of your dreams, okay? Or it could lead you to the job of your dreams. I mean, everything. As long as you follow your happy. If other people aren't happy, they need to go find their happiness. That doesn't mean a split up, especially if you're in partnerships. You should support each other. What would make you happy? What do you want to do? You know what I mean? It's okay. It's okay. Yep, truth be told. Okay, there's going to be a lot of truths coming out about some toxic people or coworkers or even friends or family coming out in a big way. Spirit's asking you also to go with the flow. Be flexible. Don't stress. Flex. You haven't gone through all this shit for nothing. That's why now you can flex. Okay? Do not be afraid to flex. And I don't mean be like, just be flexible. Go with the flow. It's going to be just fine. It's going to, any changes that come in, and you've got a lot of change in the wind. Okay? Off you go. We can't stop the wind. We can take shelter from it, yeah. But the wind's still blowing. That's not going to stop. But then it will. So being flexible and not stressing about the wind, oh my God, you know what I mean? Worrying about something that you cannot control over. That is part of I keep hearing the leakage for some of you. So be aware of that, okay? Be mindful. Easier said than done, but I know a lot of you have been doing the work. You need to stay present. Bring yourself right back here. If something's really bothering you, that's when you need to bring up your question sheet. Okay, brain, like, do I have any facts? Is there anything I can do right now? Well, no. Okay, then. You know what I mean? All right. All right. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want or do not serve you. Okay? Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. Shit's coming out this week, guys. Spirit will make it very clear at those people. Okay? There's a huge reveal there. Reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. And I also feel that also new friendships are going to blossom for you guys too. Last one. Oh, that. I usually don't, but I will, Spirit. Okay, some of you have been pushing yourself way too hard. It's causing mental breakdown, and it's and it started already on your body. The mind is a powerful thing, guys, okay? You need to step back. If you are not feeling well, physician, heal thyself. That goes for Reiki healers too. You need to start putting the other stuff aside for other people and focus on your health and well-being, okay? Now, this week, okay? That was a specific message for somebody, okay? Yes, there'll be things happening, but there's also going to be a lot of space and support for you to be focusing on self-healing. Get your rest. Take care of you. See a doctor if you need to. I'm not a doctor, and I don't do, medical advice, but if you're not feeling right, you need to take care of you so you can be able to do all this for other people. On that note, guys, take care. Hello there, team 2. All right, let's see what your theme this week is. Wow, the bluff. The bluff. Bluffing. It's like pull the wool over your own eyes is what I'm hearing. Sometimes this is beyond faking it till you make it. This is about kind of, this sounds silly. I'm just going to put it out there. This has to do with like kind of pretending before you go do something that you're nervous about. Or maybe something you've been putting off. You need to change your mindset. Well, maybe that's not working. Maybe you've been trying and it just seems like you're going round and round in circles. And you're kind of like getting into a pit type of situation with yourself. It's like, how do I get out of this? It's so, I'm trying. Well, first, to stop, making that pit go deeper, stop shoveling. Put the shovel down, okay? Now, whenever you're in a situation that makes you nervous, whenever you're in a situation or there's something you really want to do, but it makes you so nervous and anxious, and it makes you confused whether that's your intuition or anxiety or fear, and it gets you confused and you end up not doing anything at all. This is a week Spirit's going to present to you opportunities, present to you maybe interactions that are going to challenge you a little bit. So what Spirit's asking you is to bluff your way through it. You can even pretend in your head like you're, to boost your confidence, it doesn't gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt, okay? This is so silly. All right, Spirit. It's not silly, actually. Pretending you're already set. You've been there, done that. And you feel good about that. And you're confident about that. And then charge in. It's just to get you to take that first step. It's just to get you there. And I have this feeling, if you picked number 2, but you were kind of going between 1 and 2, I have this feeling that you need to watch number 1. Maybe it'll pop up in here why after you're done with this, of course. But let's see. Let's get into this, Leonard. Oh. Okay, now I see why. There's a couple cards already that came up, and I shuffled the crap out of my cards between, and they get blessed and cleansed between each team. Yep, this is all about getting you moving. All right. And trust me, the blessings are going to blow your damn mind. Let me tell you. All right. First off, what keeps you? I can't believe they came out exactly like this. The snake and the child, okay? There is something deep within. Okay, it keeps you from a new beginning, a new start. Okay, now this could be related to something that happened in childhood too. Something that makes you not feel good enough, not feel strong enough, not feel worthy enough. Okay, something your dream. You got a new start for something that you've dreamed of. This is the ring, something you've been I want to say your heart's been committed to, but yet nothing's happened there because of this. It's like an old belief system about what you really believe about yourself. That's enough. You're amazing. You are worthy of amazing, beautiful things. And these opportunities and these interactions you'll be having or have been having are all geared for you. Spirits like, hey, we're here. But fear can make us deaf, dumb, and blind. Like, even the best of psychics. I'm telling you right now. Fear will take a bitch out. Okay? But now's the time. Here's the thing. There's this enlightenment coming in, this clearing of the clouds. Okay? Big, strong energy for that. And the sun shining through, though. So what we're going to be seeing is the good things. We can't not see them. But then the sun is also powering us too, giving us that strength, the good things, strength, courage, confidence, passion, enthusiasm, ambition to keep moving. But there is a couple things required of you to get that flowing, okay? Because the flow is here. This moon has ushered this into your lives. Sorry, there's a lot of people talking. Team 2. Now, cut the worries, especially if it's anything to do with money or maybe your spiritual connection, okay? The worries have got to stop. All it does is, it's just keeping you cycling. Get disciplined, especially with money. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Well, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, but not doing anything is not. It's building up a dam against the flow. However, the stuff that's coming to you is coming in, and it's going to bust that dam down. It's going to be like the Hoover Dam getting busted, like the whole boom, big ass sledgehammer and just this big flood. It's good, but it's going to be a lot. Okay, it's time to cut the crap when it comes to finances. And for those of you with spiritual issues, okay, hold on real quick. We have the scythe and the fish. Let me show you that. We are getting towards the holiday seasons for those of you who celebrate certain holidays around this time. Okay. So it's time to also start looking at cutting back on some of you need to cut back because there may be an unexpected expense which could be handled like that, really easy peasy and not going to hurt you too much. But there's certain expenses that need to be cut off. And I feel like some of you have been thinking about that, going, yeah, thanks for confirmation, Catz. Damn it. Okay, anyway. And you need to be disciplined about it. We got the whip. Very strong energy here for discipline. Okay, it's better you smack your hand than spirit. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, stay on top of your money. Okay, and let me get to the spiritual. I gotta roll up my sleeves for this one. The spiritual issues, the blockages. There is no block. There is no spoon. See what I'm saying? You're not gonna find the reconnect or any human being here. Okay, it's you. And I'm saying it like that because I just went through that myself. The block was within me. Spirit's always everywhere. Spirit, I mean, hello, soul, where'd it come from? Hello, may I help you? You know what I mean? It's within us, but we build stuff. Is it guilt that keeps us from connecting? Is it disappointment after disappointment? Do we shut it down? Why are we afraid to open back up again? Or maybe we think we are. And maybe we'll feel it for a moment, go, yeah. And then something will happen. Could be something very slight. Shut it off again. Spirit is definitely hammering about being disciplined. You really want the connection and that flow again. You have to chop up whatever's blocking it. It's within, okay? Nobody can control that flow with you in spirit. I don't care what your belief system is. It's between you and your higher power. You and your guides. You and your angels. Period. That's the most personal and intimate thing that nobody can fucking touch. Nobody. That is between you and... Oh, listen to me going off. Sorry. Thanks. Guides are on a roll. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to calm down a little bit. It's that moon, too. And they're like, hey, yeah. Sorry. Okay. And it's not you're getting chided. It's just there's stuff that's going to be happening this week. So some shit's got to get cut out. You can't stop change. That's one thing we can count on. Some phases are going to be in the upright. You know, good flow, happiness, joy, peace. Everything's cool. And then we're going to have some down spots. It's a part of the cycle. It's okay. Some changes may not directly affect you, but maybe somehow it triggers you. Those are the things we have to cut out and let go. Let go of. Okay. We'll clarify some more with the tarot. Hopefully they'll be nice. Not yelling at people. Okay. We definitely have some good friends, good communication. I feel like a lot of correspondence that is going to be very uplifting and very supportive. And in fact, even brightening up, bring in the light where it's been dark for a while. And I'm not talking spiritual stuff. That's a whole other thing. Though your guides will be sending you messages specifically for you personally, okay? That will also lift you. We have the birds with the sun. Good blessings, good tidings, lucky stuff. Good things that'll lift you are coming in definitely, making you feel more secure. Especially if it's family related. We do have if you guys are concerned about what's going on for Thanksgiving, this is kind of just an after message. You can't wait till the week of, huh? Okay. But they're saying that it's going to be it's going to be better than you think. Okay. For those of you concerned about that, there's going to be a lot of clear communication about traveling and who's coming in and when. And I think you're going to get like a blessing of a surprise, someone showing up that you probably most likely thought they wouldn't, and there they are. It could be also an invitation to you. Okay. It may have to do with like maybe some drama or maybe financial situation that are keeping people from coming together. Well, it looks like that's lifting. Blessings are coming in for that. So for whoever was concerned about that, it's actually looking really good for you guys. Keep the faith, okay? All right. Now, okay, when it comes to talking and corresponding with others, okay? You may not realize this, and I have to, remember, take a resonates picture out the rest. This isn't going to fit for everybody, but they're definitely pushing me to relay this message. Okay. Maybe some of you don't realize that when you are talking to people and you're trying to keep a kind of a positive front, that it's like, all right, the energy is very fake and is felt. So people might not be as communicative as they were before for that reason. They can feel it. It's, yeah, they're, sorry. And I know it's hard. I know it is. I know. Fake it till you make it, but the sound of our voices reveal all too. Okay. That energy is felt. Even if you're saying something that sounds natural and stuff, but if you're not in a right vibe, people pick that up too. Okay. And even if it's not directed at them, maybe there's other stuff going on, it has nothing to do with the person you're talking to. It's still felt. You know what I mean? And it almost like subconsciously felt. Okay. Some people will say something. Some people just, might pull back. Now, this is something you need to be aware of this week because of the conversations that'll be coming in. The correspondence. It's all has to do with your moving you forward to your happiness. That's where bluff comes in, yes. But the thing is, you have to, if you're going to bluff for yourself, you got to be feeling that. Like, okay, I'm famous. Y'all listen to me. Look, here's the thing. I know people watch the videos, but sometimes they just say, Catz, quit telling me that. Yeah, I know. Even when they don't want to hear what I have to say, they still come on. And I appreciate you guys. I'm not laughing at you. But I'm just talking about trying to boost myself up before coming on here. It's not that easy. You know what I mean? I know I've been doing this for years, on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. But it's still, you got to kind of, I'm connecting with spirit and everything. But then I have to, the human part of me is like, my hair, you know what I'm saying? So you have to like, you got this. You've been doing this. I have to build myself up. And I'm not bluffing you. I'm bluffing me so that I can be here, show up, and do this for you, That's what the bluffing is about. Just to take that step. And then once I get in here, I'm fine. But I have to have that to, show up. All I have to do is take that one step on camera. And the rest is what you see is what you get. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. So anyway, that's what I felt like I needed to explain the bluffing. So we have the snake with the scythe and the birds. There's a couple of messages for this. One of it is if you are really honestly not feeling it, if maybe everybody gets in moods, we're human, for fuck's sake, okay? Forgive my French. But I mean, if you really aren't feeling it, you might want to taper back and not, because sometimes somebody will say something and that can set you off and it has nothing to do with them whatsoever. You're like, oh, well, blah, 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 but here's the thing is that maybe these people are going to respond back with a, well, you know what, you blah, blah, blah in a nice way, but they're trying to explain, well, if you're that miserable, do this, I mean, even if it's unsolicited, do you know what I mean? They mean it with the best intentions. They want you happy, and that could cause you to attack, But The second message with this. There is someone, and you know what? Give me this. Give me my spirit tarot dice. The snake and the scythe and the birds. Ooh, okay. For some of you, it might be work related. We do have the Queen. Is this the Queen? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles here. So it could be someone who makes a dough. It could be someone who is like a higher position than you. But there is an ending here. I don't feel that it's literal for this person. But whatever snakery they have been up to, it's coming to an end this week. It's the Death card. The Death card, the Death dice. Okay? So the end of her reign is over, ushering in a whole new position open. And I feel that that's very important to say to those that connects with. There's something else too for others, right? But that could open that position. Are you gonna try for it? You have it in you. What's your dedication like to your dreams? What's your dedication like? Are you committed to your happiness? Are you committed to do whatever it takes? And I don't mean it like, you know, we have this image too, or there's this stereotype of people who go after their dreams, you know? And some people are just tired. I mean, why? I don't have the energy to do all that like they do. No sleep and blah, blah. It doesn't have to be that way. That's their path, not yours. You could still be ambitious. You could still fight for what makes you happy. Even if it's the smallest thing, it's a huge freaking victory for you to achieve that. That's what we're talking about here. Are you willing? Are you seriously committed? Because there are so many things around you that could change. Just one little thing can change everything in a good way and bust open the flow here. Okay. That's what I'm saying, that for those of you who will have a opportunity for an upper level, I want to say, maybe it doesn't have to be like CEO. It could just be assistant manager, administrative assistant. It could be anything that's, you know, a couple steps up from where you are right now, but you're qualified. You've got the verve, you've got the passion. You do. You need to change. And if it feels good, go for it. That's where the bluffing comes in. Talk yourself up into it. You could pick, like, I'm Queen Elizabeth and I take no one's shit. I know my stuff. That'll give you enough confidence to last you a lifetime channeling her. She's awesome. Or, you know, you don't want to be, well, Cleopatra, she was smart. She's an extremely smart woman, okay? I don't know why Cleopatra popped up. If you guys were thinking that, there you go. There's your confirmation. All right. For others, you will discover that, hold on here. Okay. Okay, for others of you. Maybe you don't trust people anymore. Maybe you just go through the motions when you're communicating with people. After years of disappointment, years of getting disappointed, fucked over, and hurt. It's the pain. Shouldn't be this painful. Some of you have been very guarded, and you'll cut people off like that the minute you get triggered. But that's also cutting you off from the people that are actually your tribe. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. The snake's head needs to be handled. Because it's time for you to move. That's what's holding you back. Okay, this Chariot. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. And also the Brotherhood card. Some of those people, and maybe you've been closed off to, or sharp with, or cut off, of trying to be there for you. And maybe you didn't like or weren't ready for what they saw and said. But Spirit says now, it's the time to move. You can't stay where you are. The horses are here. You could pick a direction. They prefer you to take the one you've been dreaming about. It's like, I heard this, pick a commitment, but it needs to be about you. Yeah, you're happy. You're happy. That's what you can trust. Does it feel good? Go that way. If it doesn't, don't. Don't question it. Just check it. Feel it. Don't look too into it, because when we overthink it, we make knots, and then it's not, we get real confused, and then we just stay still. I'm just going to not do anything. Not doing anything, by the way, is also an action. It is. Regardless of your hesitancy, regardless of not wanting to deal with, disappointment and pain with friends and trust with people, you are moving forward. And Spirit says this with love. And I feel like that someone that you're going to interact with this week, I don't know if they're going to say something. It may not be very profound, but it's going to be something that's going to spark that faith in you again. Once that lights, it's on like Donkey Kong. All right. Now we have a small new beginning with the child and the fish that is going to definitely light up your world with the sun too. It could be a new financial position, or it could be an opportunity for some. This could be a small start if you're into your spiritual stuff, or maybe you've been feeling blocked, like I said, but going within is really going to bust this open. It's a beautiful new beginning to get excited about, and it's going to fill, like I said, fill your whole world with the sun's energy. Abundance, well-being, mentally well-being, you know what I mean? More vitality, strength. It's that energy that no matter what happens, you be cool. It's like, all right, here's what it is. And that's okay too. So if you want stability, if you want to feel safe in going forward, Spirit says all you have to do is quit stopping yourself and going for what your passion is. Devotion to you and your happiness. With that whip, that's discipline. You need to crack that whip now. It's time. You're needed in these new places and people and positions and whatever it is. Okay, you are needed there. That's why this is happening. You might be feeling that pressure, and maybe it's lightened up a little bit. That's because Spirit's sending stuff in. That might shake you a little bit. But you need to focus on your happiness. Don't worry about the rest right now. How committed are you to really getting out of the misery? Really getting out of feeling like shit all the time, to be honest, to be frank. It's time for you to start feeding your soul. But only you can do it. No group, no classes, no, yoga's good though, but no, you know what I mean? No yogi is going to be able to do that for you. 1% can help support you, but the 99% is all you to get this done. Get this going. Get this. You say yes, you say no. You decide, I'm not going to bother, or I'm going to finally do it. I'm the Queen of Sheba, damn it. I'm going to get out there and show them. You know what I mean? Okay. So there's definitely strong messages, especially from Spirit and for others, okay? For others, other people too, okay? Guiding you on this new flow, the flow. It's like the dam is breaking open and everything's starting to flow. You will be guided, okay, towards what you dream. Okay, this is long-term financial stability. Long-term, like, emotional understanding and stability, Spirit says. And psychically, too. About committing to nurturing that. And knowing that it comes through you. You know, lots of signs coming in the physical plane. Through people, okay? To confirm and guide you along. Spirit says you will not misunderstand. You got the fish right in the middle. Pisces, yay me. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of water energy. This is good. We want to go with the flow. We want to be like, I said, I be cleansed with this, you know, with the full moon that we're having. It's like, just cleanse this, transmute all that negative crap that let me see it so I can call its bluff and move forward. I don't want to feel stuck and stagnant. Nobody does. We don't want to live in yuck. And Spirit is definitely supporting you this week like a boss. We have the snake and the fish in the house. You can't fight the flow. What you were looking for is here. Don't let any negative mindset try to spin you around on that. We're not doing all these, are we, Gabriel? Yep. 10 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Okay. 10. Is that 2, 4, 6? I lied. It's the 8 of Wands. Hard to count these. I need better glasses. 10 or 8 of Wands. I'm feeling the 10 of Wands too, so we'll bring that in too. There's no coincidences with that. Okay. 8 of Wands. Things will be moving very quickly for you. Choices. 2 of Wands. You want to go with the one that sparks your heart. Your heart's your GPS. That's the soul area. Your soul's going, please go this way, please. Okay? Things are going to come in very quickly. But they're going to come in hot, and like in a good way, like the sun. Like the sun's energy is bringing these in quickly. You have to trust your heart. The opportunities are coming to you because they're yours. It's time. We're all getting into our places now. No more delays. This is happening in a good way. And for the 10 of Wands, you need to look and see what you're carrying. I feel like that's more mental. What really stops you? I had a flash over there. Hi. Okay. What's really stopping you? What are you hanging on to that's stopping you from making the decisions that make you so happy, your heart so happy, you happy? It's time to drop all the wands that don't apply. The 10 of Wands is also endings leading to new beginnings. So whatever you drop, you're making room for this new beginning. It's coming right in. Boom. All right, let's get you some oracle. And I also brought out the fortune cookie cards. So stick around. If I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm very grateful for you guys. I will be starting my own broadcast channel here December on Instagram. It's going to be private. And it's going to have a lot of goodies for you guys. So if you're interested and you're not on Instagram or don't know where I'm at on Instagram, down below in the description box where you'll find that info. There we go. All right. No place like home. That doesn't mean stay home. This means home is where the heart is. If you are feeling good, no matter where you are, you've got that home feeling. Safety, secure, comfortable. I could be myself. There's no place like it. Roof over your head. Warm blankies to cuddle up in. Now it's colder. Air conditioning when it's hotter. Food. Friends, families, partners. Imagine that beautiful feeling you get when you come home from a long day. We're just sitting here appreciating it. Imagine that being everywhere you go, because it's here. You're feeling it here. So I just want to remind you of that. And it's not so much come to the edge, but they're going to push you off the edge. Come to the edge. It's time. It's time. It's time for you to bluff your way through. Okay, I'm ready. Even if you don't feel you're not, you really are. Spirit would not be bringing these opportunities and people and just these blessings, amazing blessings in, if you weren't worth it. And number two, if it wasn't time for you to get going, you need to be, there's divine timing. Now it's time for us to get in our respective places. It's almost like a switch up in lifestyles, really, for a lot of people. You know, maybe you've always lived like poverty level, or maybe you always lived like, I keep almost getting there, and then I'm down here again. And then there's this switch now. When we follow our happiness, we can create those lives. As long as we're doing what makes us feel happy, and everything blossoms around you. It's not new age bullshit, okay? It's the truth. All right. Fortune cookies. What's your fortune for this week for team 2, please, Spirit? Commitment. I can't make this up. A commitment is indicated around love or business, and it will make you feel better. Commitment. It's like, how bad do you want to be happy? You have to start here. Start with you. Ooh. Okay. Reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. Remember that bluffing? Nobody else can do that but you. I mean, you could have a friend go with you in awkward situations, but it's really you. You're inside going, you know, oh, you know. It's you. It's time it's time for us to cheerlead ourselves. Getting out there to do those things, to be open to these opportunities, come in, new people, and the communication, right? Nature, interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you, okay? This is for those who've been inside a lot. It's time to start stepping outside. I know the weather's crazy all around the world and here in the States, but there is time to make time to get out of the house and, you know, go to a coffee shop. But go inside. No more drive-through. You never know. Go on an off time when you know it's going to be quieter. Yeah, everybody rushes there in the morning. But if you can, do it like at 10. You know? Maybe maybe you've driven by the coffee shop and there's nobody in it. And you go, God, you know, that'd be a good time to go in. But you talk yourself out of it. I don't know why I'm picking up coffee shop. But now's the time for you to do something as simple as that. You'd be surprised how cathartic that would be. So on that note, guys, you take care and have a great week. Hello there, Team 3. Welcome to your forecast. All right, let's see. Main influential energy. Oh, sweet. Look, it's romance. I'm falling in love with yourself again, your life again. I also feel for some of you, romance is on the way. It is. I feel this beautiful energy of peace and allowing the heart to love again. Very strong energy for that. It's like even though you feel hopeless or feel like your hope keeps getting dashed, whatever it is for you, just trying to be happy. That deep down, maybe you aren't able to get to it because of maybe the disappointment and hopelessness, loneliness, kind of depression, kind of weighs it down, kind of blocks it a bit. But you still pray. You still have faith. And it's about to be rewarded. Your prayers are being heard and you will get answers in the physical plane. That's what I'm picking up. Let's get to it. All right, for Team 3. Oh, wow. Right there, boom. If anybody's had any worries or stresses due to finances, okay, right off the bat, Spirit's coming at you. You're about to get a blessing that's going to put you in a peaceful state when it comes to that. However, Spirit says you need to stay disciplined when it comes to your finances with the whip, okay? We have the lilies, the fish, and the whip, okay? Lilies represents peace, okay? Long term. I heard. Fish is abundance and flow. Okay. Gifts and money. It's also psychic stuff. We're going to get into that. And of course, the whip. Could be arguments, but in this case, it's about discipline. So Spirit's asking you to really sit down and stay on top of every dime, penny, whatever, after your blessing comes in, especially. And you'll be grateful in a couple months. They said you'll be so glad you did. You'll be like, oh, it's actually going to be such a big blessing for you to get on that now. Don't be afraid. Just do it. For others, there is this, if you've had a disconnect or feel disconnected from the energy of Spirit, your psychic gifts and stuff, okay? Spirit has a big message. There's this peace, very strong energy of Spirit coming in for you, okay? And it's going to show you that what you were looking for and how you were trying to connect it has nothing to do with anybody else. Nobody else. All that's just temporary. It's just a fix for a minute. Maybe go to yoga class or a special, spiritual session of something. Could be tuning forks. It could be, singing bowls, whatever. Okay, meditations. And you feel great for a couple days and it starts to, God, I felt so good. I'm going to go back to class for that. That's a fix. When we go to classes or, we're reading stuff, it's like we're learning things to bring home with us for us to keep, to use that knowledge for us when we're not in the class, to expand our knowledge, to open up. It all comes down to us. Nobody outside us can connect us with Spirit. Okay? They can instruct, give guidance and guide, but you're the one in the power there. Okay? So there's this peace and beauty that's coming in. I say beauty because it feels beautiful. It's such a loving energy. It's very strong. Okay? But how you maintain it, you need to stay on working on yourself. Okay? You need to be getting with Spirit. Especially if you're a healer for others, this needs to happen. Spirit has been kind of pointing the way, maybe trying to stop you from doing that in a way. Cancellations, toxic vibes, stuff like that, to get you to see that it's not out there, it's in here. Your connection with your higher power, whatever that is for you. We're spiritually neutral, as you know. It's your personal connection. It's up to us to nurture that. It's up to us to be open to it. It's up to us to really see why we're not allowing the flow. Okay. Easier said than done, but with discipline, focusing on ourselves with the spiritual practices for those that resonates with. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. It's going to be so beneficial. It will. Take what you've learned and apply it now for you. Okay. There's a very strong energy of Spirit getting involved with you guys on the physical plane with messages. We have the cross of the birds. These are spiritual messages coming through people you'll be interacting with, engaging with, talking to. It doesn't matter, social media, workplace, family, friends. We do have the garden here. It talks about social interactions of all sorts. I mean, it could be events. Some of you might be getting invited to I want to say spiritual event or religious event. That's going to be a very beautiful celebration. This could be a wedding. It could be a bat mitzvah. It could be anything. You may be surprised that the invite comes to you. I don't know why that message came in. So anyway, it's for you. But I do feel a lot of communications. There should be a lot of encouragement about getting you out. But the people that are coming are the people that have the good vibes and stuff and lift you, They're supportive people, though. These are people who are your cheerleaders, you know, to give it to you straight, you know, but they're there for you too. And I feel like the sharing of this like festive vibe, whether it's holiday related or not, I do feel that spirit kind of going, come this way, come this way. Believe it or not, these people do have this special blessing from God or spirit or higher power that will get you to go to whatever this is, whatever event this is. Maybe even just hanging out. Okay. And feeling good about it, feeling that spark. I feel like it's coming at you guys from all these directions. Remember I was talking about in the beginning about falling in love with your life again, falling in love with you again. You know, the hope and everything. It's not fantastical. It's happening. Now, for others, if you are looking for love and got tired and you realize you've been looking for it in all the wrong places, or maybe like I'll never find that person, maybe you met people and just instantly disappointed going, yeah, okay, I see the red flags. And you're like, why? Why are you bringing these people to me? I learned, okay, you know, I just want someone who jives with my vibe, you know, a good partner, you know, someone I can feel like I'm home with, you know, wherever I'm at with them. Well, with that piece that we're going to get here with the lilies and the cross and the heart. Remember when I was picking up, when I flipped over the romance card about having like your prayers heard? There's a strong energy from spirit coming in, bringing peace to the heart, having you open up. It's almost like not reinstilling, but reinvigorating your faith in love in all its beautiful, unconditionally loving aspects. Very strong energy here. We do have the heart with the book. Now, the book in Lenormand talks about secrets, knowledge. Okay? And we're going to clarify this with some tarot dice. But this talks about, usually with the heart, the book talks about the secret crush or an unknown admirer. Someone is harboring, they find you attractive. And I feel like, especially with the writer here, we have the writer here. This is a message coming in. I don't know if it's pertaining exactly about that, but there is a message from someone new, unexpected, okay, coming in, that this person, I want to say, is harboring. Oh dear. Oh my. Okay. This is good. This is good. The oh dear was a good thing. Okay. Okay. So this person, someone who's writing a new message, someone new, this could be someone that you met through online or a social event. Okay. Something where it could be like maybe you go to the gym every week. And, you know, your friends are like, hey, we're doing this spinning class. Come with us. It'll be fun. Even if you don't want to, just hang out. Okay, you go and you start chatting it up with somebody. Okay, that was just an example. I'm not saying that's how it's going to go. Though it could. But Spirit wants you to... there was a lot coming in there. Okay, let's get back to the writer, this person, whoever it is. This person is going to be harboring a lot more than what they're showing you. It's not that they're going to act like they don't care or anything, but just that conversation is really going to spark their heart. Okay? Just like it's going to spark yours. Though I feel like there might be a little delay there, but not very long because things are going to be moving quickly. The one thing Spirit is very adamant, though, about, no pessimism. Be open. Okay? Don't be reading into shit. The only way you're going to find out information is not just through other people. Okay? And sometimes everybody has a twisted version of, people or their opinions. Well, maybe this, and then they spark your head spinning. And next thing you're like, forget it. I'm not even going to talk to them again. Okay? You need to get to know them. This is where you have to be your bravest and non-bullshittal. Okay? Is that a word? Gabriel. Okay. But your discipline needs to be there. Get out of your head. Also, get out of your head and be in the conversation. Be present. Okay? If you do get these invites, you kind of get excited about it. As we get closer to the day, you might, I don't know. You need to go. Okay? Spirit's like, crack that whip. Listen to your excuses you're giving to yourself. Okay? And don't try to curate some self-sabotaging. Spirit is definitely on us like white on rice, and they are not allowing us to stay still. Okay? We have to move there. I mean, it's not just about us being at our destined place at the right time, but it's also about other people coming into their destined place at the right time. We got to be there too. Everybody's starting to move, but then there's some of us that are just sitting here. Sphincter clenching. Sphincter clenching. Sphincter clenching. Deer in headlights, okay? Spirit's like, come on, let's do this. And they're supporting you with these energies of the peace and the vibe. I just feel like this spark happens. This is great. If you want to maintain it, you need to be focusing here, okay? Don't look outside. This person, whoever this is, for those of you this resonates with, okay? On the romance side, because we do have another message for those that's other. That person is not going to solve all your problems. That person's not going to, you know what I mean? It's like a support. It's like an extension, you know? It's a partner. Equal. Spirit wanted me to say that. For others of you. Okay. Some of you will make some serious new connections. If you've been wandering around trying to figure out what you want to do, okay, if you're lost in direction about things, especially when it's career, maybe it's things that you like to do, maybe on YouTube even, or out in social media land, Spirit says it's very advantageous of you and meant to be for you to be showing up at events, whether it's an online meeting or anything like that, like some kind of group thing happening. Not video games though. I did, so I don't know who that was for, but they were saying not through video games. But whatever invites that come in, you might get a new invite from somebody, okay, through social interactions or a social group. I do feel like this, it's more geared towards, I feel, career and also finding your group, finding your tribe. Getting out and actually hanging with people instead of just talking to them behind the screen. So that's this. Ooh, I got chills. This is so good. Okay, I did pull the tarot. Okay, ready? You're not going to see this coming. We do have the moon, and Mama Moon is extremely strong. She'll be fueling her empowerment energy for us through at least by Wednesday. Okay, she's going to be really shining the light on things that we had not seen or didn't want to see before. They're going to be, but I do feel like the emphasis is highlighting people and events. It's like, it's going to shine in such a way you'll know it's spirit. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, that's them. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I mean? That's also about things that are hidden and unknown. And remember, we do have the book, Secret Love, Secret Admirer, approaching. And you don't have to worry. We have the Queen of Wands here. We have this energy of we will be looking better than we think. And remember, these are energies, never gender, okay? We're both yin and yang here. But it's about, you're going to be like at your height. It's like you're going to be glowing. You're going to look your best. You're going to be like, you know, for months you probably thought you look like crap. It's like, I keep getting worse, oh, whatever. And then all of a sudden the spark happens and you're just rocking it. Like you haven't rocked it in forever. This passion back, this libido looking like, all right, I look all right. You know, feeling good and confident. Just, oh. Love this energy. I'm like this. Okay. 4 of Wands. 1111. Some of you, when you're out, you'll see that number. That's for you. Is that spirit confirming for you? When you're engaging, even if you're talking to somebody and they're talking about doing something or some event, that's good, and you just happen to look, you're like, oh yeah, blah blah, and looking at the clock, it's 1111 or 111. That's your confirmation, okay? But this is something where you will meet. You'll be looking your best. You're not even going to see this coming. You're just going to be feeling so good when this new person or new opportunity, for those of you that are looking for direction as far as career goes, or looking for that, maybe you need an influencer, maybe you need that extra help, just lift me up a little bit, you know, just I'll do the work, I just need that, please, you know. You're not going to see it coming, and you're going to be so in the flow of how you're feeling and looking, and you're just going to be having a good time. It's all going to fall together with this one. I feel like it's one person, though they may be a part of a group, but I just see two people, like the Two of Cups. Just, yeah, me too, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, what a vibe. Okay. Saying lots of blessings on that one. Okay, for those of you looking for work, yes, a new solid start with the Ace of Pentacles here. Long-term solid start. You will get your directive. Okay, you'll get what you need to go the direction you've been dreaming of, what you're feeling. Okay, and it all starts with this. And you don't have to worry about this writer person, whoever that is. Okay, because we do have the Devil in reverse. This is someone who is not bound by any addictions, mind, body, or soul. This is someone who has been through everything, codependency and all that stuff, and has been steadily working on their own freedom, if that makes sense. Feeling free to say, that doesn't feel good to me, I'm not doing it, you know. That feels good to me, I am doing it, you know. But not relying on anybody, body, or, you know, whatever, love. They're not reliant on people to fulfill their happiness. They know what they need to do to feel that for themselves. Because they don't want somebody to fulfill their happiness. They want a partner to share with, okay? Whether it's work or friendship or deer chicken now, okay? All right. Now, yeah, okay. When these messages come in with the birds and the hearts, okay? Loving messages, they might be subtle, kind, sweet. I mean, this could be friends, this could be family. They're genuine. What's coming to you now is genuine messages up from the heart. How they care and how they feel. You can feel that. You can't ignore that kind of energy, you know? Spirit's asking you not to be pessimistic. Again, you need it. That's when that comes up, that's a trigger. That's a fear trigger. I'm scared. I don't want to go through pain again. I don't. It's hard for me to trust anybody. You need to start. You start trusting spirit. Did you ever think that that might be part of your spiritual disconnect? Do you really trust them to send you the people? You have the knowledge. You have the learning. You have the experiences from the past. You don't need to bring that with you, like the past. But you could take the experiences and the knowledge and the wisdom. You know who to expend your energy on. You know who to trust. You could tell. And that's okay. That doesn't mean there's not somebody else behind that one that is someone you could trust. Don't dismiss a whole group just because there's, you know, you pick up a couple of bad apples. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not going to. So watch for that. Because if you don't discipline yourself, spirit will. I know it sounded cruel, but we have to be at a certain place, certain time now. And spirit's just like, that's enough. We've given you every chance to do this on your own. It's just the way it is. Change must happen. It's a cycle, you know? The Wheel of Fortune, the upright, Wheel of Fortune, downside, right? Then we go back up. But it's not like... It ebbs and flows. And it's much easier. We just kind of try to go through it and allow and accept. It brings for more peace, which you are more than deserving of. So the Spirit here is saying, with the lilies and the birds together, have peace. there's this beautiful piece. They want to point this out from especially messages from new people or unexpected messages. These are all good. This is all good vibing. Okay. If you get a negative vibe, you might want to check yourself, make sure, say, was that me or am I, and if you're not sure about a message, all right, put your big girl, big boy underoos on and ask questions. How are we going to know if we're just sitting there spinning our heads? We can't be afraid to be honest. How are we going to learn if we're not listening to others too? Okay. Get out of our heads and into the conversations. Really be present for that. All right, Spirit, what we got? All right. There he comes again. You don't have to worry. Devil in reverse right there for all of us. Boom. Okay. Strength. Leo. Sexy. Energy. Confidence. Boom, boom, boom. Watch the pride. Okay. We do. This is awesome. Hold on a second. 4, 6, 8. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is good. Things have been slow. The rider coming in, right? A knight on a horse. Okay? This is someone solid. This is someone who makes sure he is good with his decisions before committing. He's not going to commit to something unless he's following through. Or she. I'm sorry. They. It's been a long time coming, but they have finally are here. And we have the 3 of Wands. Okay. You need to leave one staff behind. You're leaving that one. Your world has just opened up and expanded. There's this energy. And you don't just have to pick one thing. But you definitely want to be following your heart for that. And I'm going to tell you, with the amount of fire energy in here, that it's like the heart, like I said, you'll be reignited. You'll be falling in love with your life again. You're going to be getting excited. I want to try this. I want to taste that. I want to da-da-da. Being excited about all the options and literally trying them out. Give them a chance. You don't like it or don't feel good to you, don't do it. But make sure... Because sometimes our brain will say, da-da-da, but yet we're feeling something completely opposite. We trust this. Spirit will back that up, and I'm going to tell you why. We have the Lovers with the 8 of Wands. 2, 4, 6, 8. Moving fast, arrows of love. I can't even make this up. As long as you choose your heart, what feels good, not what thinks. Don't listen to this motherfucker. Half of the knowledge that we're getting is it's digging back from our past experiences, and sometimes it's like it thinks it's protecting us from past things. Oh, you've done this before. You blah, 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 and, and then we get all, But what does your heart say? The heart has to say. The heart is going to guide you into the most amazing interactions and opportunities, and Spirit's definitely got your back. Oh, I want this for you guys. Be open. Keep, though, mindful of any pessimism or negative response. It's fear of the unknown. And that's what's the center here. The fish and the birds. Definitely psychic messages. Okay, abundant messages, good supportive messages, supporting movement, supporting flow, supporting forward movement. Okay, into the unknown with the book. Even though it is unknown, the heart knows what the heart knows. And the heart is where the soul is. And that energy is not going to steer you wrong. That is your GPS. Follow it. All right, let's throw some oracle cards. And I also brought out my fortune cookie cards for you guys. And thank you so much for hanging with me tonight or today or whenever you're watching. Hold on a second. Let me get through my little spiel. If I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, please do. I'll be starting a broadcasting channel here in December, and you guys are going to get a whole bunch of goodies. It's a private channel where I can interact with you guys head-to-head. Face-to-face, just kidding. Free pick-a-cards weekly, you know, or readings weekly. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of stuff. So if you're interested, down below in the description box where you'll find my social media information. To the sea you go, to the sea. The clouds have cleared. There's no more storms. You're smooth sailing. Okay? The Coast Guard even said you can go. Okay? All right, so to the sea. Off you go. Off you go. And you go protected, and you go hopeful, and you go excitedly, you know? Like, I want to know. It's that adventurous spirit coming back, okay? I can't even. Time to go. I don't even need to go into this, do I? It's time. It's time to move forward. It's time to jump off. Do that full. But listen to your intuition. Beautiful. This is a whole new... It's a different level of what we've experienced before, especially in matters of the heart. Love, it's a whole different thing, and it's amazing. You need to be here and now. Leave the past behind. Okay? You've got the wisdom and information that you need, okay, to suss out the sussies, you know? Anybody who's sus, anybody who's just red flag, boom, you're out. Don't stay there in it. You have that wisdom to just say no. Or just walk away, or just don't engage, right? And also, this here and now is about listening to these new people. Really listening to the conversations. I'm going to tell you, personal experience, what I've noticed lately, a lot of people are skimming messages more now than ever. And they're not listening. And it breaks my heart. It really does. I've cried about it. And I think it's because I don't think it's fair, because I do listen. And I'm sure you do too. Or maybe you're a skimmer too. And there's something I understand. But you can't skim when you're standing there talking to somebody. You need the discipline to start. You guys have got to start. I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell. It's not, don't shoot the messenger. That's all I gotta say. You guys have got to start listening to people. Start listening. Really listen. Be there. Don't let your mind take it on just because somebody says something. Wander off and try to figure out what you're going to say about it. Just absorb the information you're getting. Really listen. Be here and now. Not just with new people, with the people you already know. Your friends, your family. You'd be surprised how that changes your perception. It really does. Not only that, but it gives you facts. And it also helps the flow a lot more balanced between you and others. So on that note, guys, fortune cookie. All right, let's see. Team 3's fortune for the week. Yeah, don't let your mind wander to the past. You need to be here. You don't need to look ahead. Don't worry about the end game with Mr. or Mrs. who Darren Chicken Arrow, okay? You just need to be here and now. There's something freeing about that. Signs, your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts or confusions will disappear. I don't think I need to read in that for you. I think I already said that earlier. 111. The number 3 too. Okay, let's see. Reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. It's like it's the transformation, really, not reinventing, but the transformation, allowing that, the new mindsets, the being open and positive. You can do that now. Love is in the air. A great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. Darren Chicken Arrow. There you go. One more, Spirit. One more for these beautiful people. Please and thank you. Ooh. Nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and very healing for you. If you've been inside a lot, time to get out. I know the weather's crazy all around the world too. But even, in fact, that card came up in number 2. And one of the examples is maybe there's a coffee shop, you know, maybe you drive by like in an off time when there's not a lot of people. And instead of going through the drive-thru, why don't you go inside? Order your coffee, sit there, find a nice cozy nook somewhere, read a book, kick back, but stay there until you finish your coffee. Little things like that make a huge difference. Trust me. It's time to take those brave steps. Because it's funny, because once we do something like that, we wonder why we haven't been doing that. Why didn't we do that before? Because it feels so good. Little things like that. Getting outside, just going somewhere new. Go for a walk if you can. You know? Go to the library. When's the last time you were at a library? They're still there. And they're still open as far as I know. So little things like that will be cathartic in a way I can't even describe to you. But they definitely help with the healing process. And not only that, but it will help that spark that you feel that you've been missing. And you'll see that it's been there all along. You guys have a great week.